NFT Game Day on a Friday, and unfortunately Corey's stuck in traffic, but we pulled TC in as our ringer because out of all the collections that TC loves and enjoys, he said that he really supports this collection because of the things that they're doing, and I agree. You've maybe met Ordonez from Galeria NFT on our channel before. He was actually our first guest on the Shallow Dive with Love episode with Nathan. We introduced his overarching collections. But here, today, in this moment in time, we're going to talk about his new release, Cute as Fuck. Now, if that's not fun to say, I mean, I want my kids to go to grade 3 classrooms and be like, hey, what's your show and tell? And it's like, it's cute as fuck. Right? Like, I think that this will be baked into a regular part of language. Welcome back, Ordonez. Thanks. And thanks for being here with us too, TC. It's great to have you co-hosting officially.
Hey guys, thanks for having me back. Yeah, well, I'm really excited with the new collection. I was talking when we decided to do this collection, it didn't have a name. So I was talking with the artist, and we were like, "What can we like? What can the name be?" And I was like, "Dude, your characters are really cute. They're cute as fuck. So let's go with that name." It didn't took much time to figure out the name. Usually, that's really tough to do, but it was really cool. Jimmy said that his internet is not doing so well. So yeah, sometimes he freezes.
Yeah, so I might if right. Yeah, if I drop out, just run without me.
Yeah, so when does the collection drop? Is it like the 24th or something?
Yeah, it's next Tuesday, August 24th. Yeah. And yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was listening to you. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're really excited. I've seen a lot of great feedback from the communities, and that's really cool. Also, Jorge, which is the artist from Moko Ko, he's from Peru, and it's his first time. Like he didn't knew much about NFTs, so it was a long process to tell him how it worked and to get him like to be okay with it, because he didn't knew about it, and he didn't knew me either. I found it through another friend, so he didn't have much like trusting me at the beginning.
Yeah. I like the fact that you're giving back to your community. I'm so behind that.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like I was talking with Jorge the other day, and it's I really like the fact that with this NFT movement, we are able to help a lot of people that are having like a tough situations. When, for instance, Jorge, he is actually not working in Peru because it's not the best country in South America to get paid. They don't earn that much, so he's working for some company in Brazil, making characters for board games.
Oh, interesting! Really, eh? Cool.
Yeah, he seems like he's got a really like cool career. Like he does some really interesting stuff. He works for Moko Ko Studio, right? Like, do you want to tell us a little bit about Moko Ko Studio?
Yeah, well, he's working outside. If you click on the mini site, he's working on as I said, like a character designer for like a Brazilian company that makes board games, and he's been doing it for quite some time. I'm really glad I found this guy because he's really versatile. we have in the collection, we have 2D
Yeah,
characters, 3D characters, we have pixel art, um, we have animation. He works with the 4D cinema illustrator, and like he sent me like, hey, I'm working with these programs, and pretty much every program there is, he can use it. So it's really cool. I'm really glad to found him and help him with the NFT marketing, let's say like that.
Yeah, and so we had a stream
yeah. I
last
love this.
night. TC also joined. It was a roundtable that we were on, and we were talking about NFTs. And TC made the joke. He's like, I don't know what's going to go up in value and what's going to go down. That's why I get them all. It's like, right. And but there's another side to this, TC, which I really respect you for and you support, because you often do try to support artists or NFT creators that you feel are bringing some good or doing some good in the world. And I see that a lot with like your comments and stuff on social media. And I'm the same way. Like the fact that we can use NFTs, like most of the Galleria NFT artists are actually from Latin America. So the fact that we can do that is pretty amazing. Like I was on a stream today with a Nasty Hooks. We do a stream, and we did our first like ever live stream, and we had a Spanish rapper on, and we had John Rocky, who's like a Brazilian heavy metal musician, and it's nuts. Like I'm not a big fan of heavy metal, but this guy was awesome. Like he was like, he had the whole setup.
Yeah, I was listening to it last night.
It was really good. And like I got thinking about that stream last night, and just like we're gonna have, I think next week's NFT Game Day, we're gonna have a Brazilian rapper. Like in the West, we're being exposed to so much cool music and so much cool art from people, like Ordonez and his like, Galleria NFT, and like people that we would never even know of. And these artists as well are being exposed to us, which I just think is fascinating. And this is what the world of NFTs and blockchain and cryptocurrency and, viability of like doing what you love and being able to get your art out to the world. And at the same time, like a decentralized economy that allows us to support people that are beyond us. It's just really exciting for me. That's all I have to say. I mean, I'm finished. That's my rant. But
Yeah, it's actually really cool. Like I've been making music for quite some time, and I've been selling it, and I've been like releasing music in like well-known labels from Germany, from England and stuff. But the thing is, when I started NFTs, I realized that I don't make any income from the music itself, because most people download it for free.
So sad.
They get it they download it from YouTube or something, and essentially you don't get anything from music. I was like, when the pandemic started, I realized I wasn't getting like a dollar from it. So it's really cool to see there's people that they that want to help, they want to support, they want to help you grow, and that's really amazing about NFTs. And I think also every artist in my gallery is super happy about it, because as I said, like maybe like these guys will never thought that they could make some money from like something they liked and they draw, but it's not something that makes you money here in Ecuador, or in Peru or whatever.
Which is crazy, because I think like some of the
I would
best
love
art
to.
that Go ahead, TC.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Finish your.
No, it's all right.
You
I'm
go
on a
ahead.
time lag.
Finish your what you're gonna say. I was just gonna say that I wish you would turn your music, like the music that I haven't stopped listening to your music since I heard it on FTBTC. If you turn that music into an NFT, I'm buying the hell out of it. Like I love that, and I want to be able to pay you for your music. Like, please.
That's what we are going to do with Yoshi. I don't know the exact date yet, but the artwork is there and the music is there. I don't know when it's gonna come out.
I mean, my one question for TC is actually like, when buy the hell out of the NFT, because that's like his new favorite line. I love it. But what I was going to say was, I think that this is just a really, really interesting dynamic, that we live in, because, some of the best art I've ever seen in the world is like street art of Latin America, right? There's some amazing like artists, in South and Latin America, musicians as well, and nobody like recognizes them. And like you said, we live in this world where, I mean, it's not like I have 100%. I have never downloaded anything illegal. I'm just going to put that on record. I'm going to say it. It may or may not be true, but that's what I'm going to say here on the record. But but what I will say is like just artists going through and creating the process of having NFTs makes me want to support them. Even if it's not generally a music that I would normally listen to. Like, it makes me want to support them because I know where that money is going. I know that money, a lot of it is going directly to the artist, and it's great for me to be able to throw that back. So I think this is really cool, and you do that indirectly with all of your artists. So I think that's awesome.
Yeah, actually, I just got the I don't know how to say it in English, like the statement, my royalty statement from German record label, and turns out I owe them 300 euro. It's fucking crazy. Like, I don't even get money. I owe them 300 euro for promotion.
That's crazy.
Are you kidding? Are you crazy? Is that really?
Yeah, I mean, they it's not like they ask me for the money, but the next release they will like take the a part of the sales to cover that amount.
Right.
That's complete BS.
Right.
Yeah.
I kind of
so much bullshit. Yeah, that just irritates me to no end.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, probably it's not also the label's fault, because they put also a lot of money, like to release the track, to make the proper promotion and see. But the thing is, people don't buy music anymore. So you put a lot of money to release something, and then nobody buys it, and you end up with things like this. You paid for like for somebody to make the masters of the track. You pay for somebody to make the artwork and all these things, and at the end, people don't buy music anymore. They just hear it on YouTube or Spotify or Apple Music, and essentially what they pay you, it's shit. Now TC got frozen.
Yeah, well, I think it also comes down to art as well. It's not just music, right? Like, there's a lot of people out there who are creating art that, like, people just snap photos of or download on the internet. And I mean, I'm excited. I haven't released a NFT series, but I want to. Like, I've used to take a lot of really cool photos and draw some interesting art as well. I'm no artist, but I like to dabble, and I thought that it's going to be really good to do that, right? And I think that NFTs like allow that kind of economy to exist.
Sure.
Because now what happens when somebody like Jorge, gets money from his NFTs? Not only is he spreading it around to, the community that he lives in, but he's also probably spreading it around to artists that he knows, right? Like that he's working with. And I think that this can really snowball into just a really positive environment for all art, right? And it's crazy, right? What are we always saying in schools? Oh, don't cut the arts programs. Don't cut the arts programs. There's no money in art, but it's important. Well, if it's important, then people should be rewarded for the art that they create. And NFTs might offer an avenue for that, right? Like,
totally agree with that. Totally agree. Yeah. Artists
I think it's gonna be cool because basically I was selling like just one NFT at the time for like 3 months or something, and it was really hard to do. I mean, people, like, artists were getting money, but not that much, because I was selling just one NFT, and it took a lot of time to sell and everything. So I think now that since we did that collection with Casanova, and now this one, and and these guys are gonna say like to all of their friends like, hey dude, I'm making music, I'm making money with NFTs and stuff, and it's gonna like grow, because at this point, as I say, like it's true, man. Like you mentioned cryptos and blockchain and stuff here in Ecuador, it's like you're a scammer, like right away. The only thing they know it's Bitcoin, and they still think it's a scam. They don't know how it works, and they think it's a scam. But once people start getting money from this, it will be totally different.
Yeah, I totally
And
agree. Yeah.
I don't know what it's like here. People here don't talk about it that much. I don't think that they think it's a scam. They're a little bit worried about it. They don't really understand it. I don't know. TC, correct me here if I'm wrong, because I don't really know. But my impression is, I think most people in North America that have negative feelings about Bitcoin, they view it as more of a pyramid scheme. It's like right,
I
but
think
then
it's
like
just
after,
I think it's just a lack of understanding. That's
Mm,
all it is. There's just not enough information out there for regular people. Like when I have discussions with people, they're like completely lost. Um, I think it has to be simplified more. It's just not simple yet. It's still not there.
well,
Like
and
just
people
use
and people always focus on the bad, right? Like it's
yeah,
like, oh my god, Bitcoin's down like 20%. It's like, yeah, but you remember a year ago when it was like, or 2 years ago
yeah.
when it was like 5 grand, and now it's what, 50, and you're still complaining that it was down. Oh, I'm glad I didn't buy
Exactly.
that. I would have lost all my money. But here's
Yeah.
what I think. I think the promise is in gaming, the promise is in art, and the promise is in music. Because gamers and connoisseurs of art and lovers of music, they don't give a shit whether the price goes up or down. They just
I,
want good music, good art, and good gaming experiences, right? And if Bitcoin or Wax or Ethereum or any of these cryptocurrencies can give them that, like, why would you walk to the convenience store and
since getting into the NFT space, I don't even care what the other crypto's doing. I haven't looked at a chart. I don't follow any of the news. I don't care. I don't care what happens to
it,
it.
I
This
was
is
talking with my mom yesterday, and it's funny because uh, apparently the economic minister of Ecuador or something was talking about crypto, and he basically said that crypto is going to ruin the banks, and people get like really afraid of that, because banks it's something they know it's like common for them, and
yeah,
like something ruining banks for them is a bad thing instead being a good thing.
totally understand that.
Well, and I can totally see that in South America, right? Because every time the banks get ruined, people get hurt. Like, look at Argentina,
Yeah,
and like when there was a run on the banks, how many people got screwed, right? Like, look at Venezuela, right? And like the smart people in Venezuela, I'm sorry, but you're probably watching. If anyone from Venezuela is watching, the smart people from Venezuela, right? Like, they're actually doing better than people who aren't using cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, right? So I
yeah,
think Latin America is a tough nut to crack, really. Like, I think it's really difficult in a very different way than North America or Europe. All continents are going to have their own, you know, issues, but
yeah. It happened in Ecuador as well. Like I think like 20 years ago, something. We used to have the sucre was the local currency, and it went from like one day you have to pay 4,000 sucres for $1, and
Wow.
the banks got fucked, and they decided to dollarize the economy, making 25,000 for $1. So basically, you
Oh,
had like people had all their savings from all their lives working, and it just got cut like I don't know, like 20%, like 20% of what it was. like my mom had to work again, because all
That's
the
so sad.
savings were done.
I mean,
So
banks and
sad.
governments are stupid. Like, if it was me, I would do it this way, right? I would change the national currency into wax because it's impossible for people to keep their wax. They would give it all to me after I release an NFT because people want NFTs. That's the way you get money back into the market. You change the
I'll be
currency to
I'll be
wax.
moving to that country.
The wax country.
That's
It's
hilarious.
crazy, man. It's crazy. Actually, this Jorge from Moko Ko was telling me, because they just got this socialist president like 2 months ago or something, and he told me like they like rich people from Peru took away like billions of dollars from the country that they found out about this guy, because everyone is super afraid that Peru will become the next Venezuela, because it's the
Oh,
same
really?
line. Is this guy the guy that won? He doesn't know shit about anything, man. It's just like a regular. Uh,
He's just like a politician.
no, I think it's worse, man, because what happened in Venezuela with this Nicolas Maduro guy is he was like a bus driver. He didn't have any education or anything, but he had like a big amounts of poor people supporting him. So they support him because they think if he's poor, it's gonna be helping them. But in the end, turns out they just got millionaires by themselves, and the poor keep on being even more poor. Like when you go, it's crazy, man. When you go out in every single country in South America, you have homeless people from Venezuela in every single like traffic stop. They're asking for money, asking for work, and that's all the people from Venezuela fleeing the country.
So sad.
Yeah,
So
it's
sad.
crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I
That's
think
Again,
it
crazy.
though,
was.
I live in I live in a country that a lot of people want to come to, right? Like, I mean, Canada, a lot of people want to go there. The US, a lot of people want to go there, but like a lot of people want to come to Japan, especially from Asia, right? And Japan's like quite strict. But now it's crazy because like Japan imports everything, right? Except for people. They're like, no, people, you're out. We'll import your goods and we'll charge like huge tariffs on them so that we can get paid, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
like we get them for cheaper, but like people are out. But what's cool about like what's happening now is all of a sudden like people don't need to be imported to have their craft, right? Like now Jorge, who's in Peru, can reach a globalized world audience with his cute as fuck characters. Say it with me,
Yeah.
TC. Cute
Cute as
as
fuck.
fuck.
Cute as
So
fuck.
good. With his cute as fuck characters. And like, people all over the world can buy into this. People all over the world can see, his creations. People all over the world can experience, what his art is. And I think that's just really fun and really interesting way to like, change the state of the world, really. I mean,
I'm buying. I'm buying because I want to support everybody in your platform. Everybody, I
Thanks,
want to
man.
support all your friends, all the people, hardworking people.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
all about
It's
that.
it's
You
great,
know.
man. Like for me, it's crazy because as I say, I've been so many years working with music, and like it was really crazy when this whole pandemic thing started, because I realized it, like I've been doing this for 20 years, and I wasn't making like a real living, because when like even stopped, I got fucked. Basically, I got like, because the only way you make money with music is with performances, with live performances. So once that stopped, I got screwed, and it's really cool, like to have found this chance to make a living with NFTs and to help other people as well, because like I mean, this guy, like he was telling me he even like pays for everything for his family, like he supports his little brother are going to school, and he pays for the things for her mom and stuff like this. So it's really cool to be able to help people like this, you know.
This is a great avenue for people like me that want to give back. It's people like you doing this kind of thing, so I can pay you. This is what I've wanted this my whole life. This is just amazing. You know, this great. I'm in. I'm in. I'm
Yeah.
buying. I'm buying.
Yeah, me too. I'm super excited about it. So tell us a little bit about this drop. We see it on the screen here. Sorry, I'm scrolling the wrong page here. We see it on the screen here. There's it looks like there's 3 different avenues that you can get some. There's 3 different avenues to get cute as fuck. Tell us the paths and what they represent.
Yeah, well, I'm making this 3 packs. Well, actually, I released a promo pack with some cute stickers. It got sold out yesterday, so that's a really cool thing because that helps to pay for the for the banners and stuff like that. And then we have 3 different packs.
Just wait till Jorge gets a bill for 300 euros.
Yeah, man. I think he doesn't even realize how things can change, because he probably thinks, okay, I can sell a couple of $100 and that will be cool to get, you know, like some extra, like I don't know, like $500 or something like that, you know. He doesn't expect, I don't think he expects to get a lot of money, because he's not here. Somebody told me the other day, what if he's on the Galleria community, and I add him, but he hasn't said anything like yet, because people here don't use much Telegram. They use WhatsApp, so he's not around that much. So he doesn't know like how big it can, like, the collection become, you know.
Well, I want to buy your NFT and put it in my art gallery in the uplift.
Yeah, we have to talk about the.
And I'm gonna pay for it, so you don't have to worry about any money. I'll pay for the uplift deal and put it on my wall or whatever walls. Doesn't matter. You're going
man.
in the uplift, man. Yeah, for sure.
Thanks a lot.
For sure.
That's a really cool thing about wax, man, because I think I told you before, Jimmy, I was trying to sell NFTs on OpenSea for like 2 months or something, and it's not as fun as it's when you get into wax, because it's like just you mint the NFT and you leave it there and try to luckily find somebody that likes it. But that's something really cool about the wax ecosystem, because you get a lot of people that support, that help. Actually, like for the last Casanova collection, I didn't have much people interested in the collection, because I was like a small community. And like 2 days before the drop, somebody came to my chat room and said like, hey dude, you should go to the crypto writers community. They're really cool, and get there, and also hook me up with Burst from Atomic Kings. And they just like that pumped up the hype about the collection, and got sold really well. And that's people that willing to help, you know. That's not something you find everywhere, because like if you go on OpenSea, everyone's trying to sell their own thing, and they don't care much about like helping other people.
Yeah, I love this community because everybody wants to help everybody else. I mean,
it's really good.
The worst experience you've ever had on wax is because of me. You got banned from like the Uplift Telegram channel because I forgot to tell people you were supposed to drop.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, I got banned. I'm like, oops, I kind of forgot to tell them that it was okay.
Yeah. I was right. I asked Jimmy if I could like drop a link for the collection, and he said like, hey, it's okay for me, like I have no problem. So I dropped the link, And later on, I was trying to get into. I was trying to ask something about some NFT from Yoshi drops, and I couldn't find I couldn't find the room, and I was like, "What's going on?" And then I realized I got banned.
It's like, what happened?
Turns out some like I think I dropped the link, and then later on some of the admins came in, and he's like, "Why this guy is making promo here?" And he banned me.
Yeah, I was like, I felt really bad about that because we had just done a show actually, and I posted the show, in the channel, and then I think like 3 or 4 messages later, you posted the link, and I'm like, people will get it, and it's like, but it was good. Yeah, but so I dropped the link, I think, for this page, the cutest fuck mini site, into the notes. It's also in the links below. Just to go over this, I guess there's three baggies or 3 packs on sale here. So there's one for 4 trading cards. There's one for 7 trading cards, and there's one for 10 trading cards.
Yeah, always the first one. The first one has a little bit of a pump of getting like the coolest cards. Like the Moko Ko custom whales have 1% in the first one, and in the other ones have 0.5.
I like it. Yeah. So it doesn't say the prices on here. What's the pricing of
the prices are in the pack sale, like in the button down there.
Here. I wanted to check this as well because so we'll go there in a minute, but I wanted to show people there's some really cool variations that you have for this as well. You've got the 3D toy. You've got like some really interesting variations down here at the bottom, which I really like. And you've got some blends that are happening as well. So do you want to maybe go into the variations and the blends a little bit before we jump out of this window?
Sure. The variations we have are like the sticker, which is like the regular one. This one is like the 3D toy is like the best tier. It's like it's only.
I should go the other way then. Sorry. All right, let's go this way.
Yeah. So that's the original mythic. It's like the I don't like sometimes like you put something in front of the art and you cannot see it properly, and I think like the original should be like you could see it like perfectly, so that's the original mythic. Then you have the gold one.
So basically you've dumbed down the background so that like it's only the image. That's cool, man. I respect
I like that a lot too.
Yeah, because sometimes I mean it's all about the art, and sometimes you make some stuff to make it look different, but you cannot see it, so it doesn't make sense,
That I haven't thought about this, but you're right. Everybody's been doing NFTs wrong this whole time. It's all about the art. Cool. It's not about the fancy, flashy backgrounds. It's about the art. I love it, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, so always like I did the same thing with Casanova collection. Like the mythic one, it's the one that it's the original that you can see all the art, especially with these ones because they're really colorful and really like fun. And it makes no sense to put something on the front of them,
I agree. Yeah.
And there's the other one, the gold one, that's like the middle tier.
Are those his knees?
What?
Are those his knees? He needs a bigger robot. His knees are really cramped up there.
Yeah,
I think if he gets out of that robot and he stands up, he's going to be taller than the robot he's in.
He's going to be really tall.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was like, I didn't understand what you said. Like I was searching the knees of the robot, and I was like, okay, what's wrong with it? And then I realized you were talking about the alien inside.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's great. That's so good. All right.
So this one is like the glitch, matrix glitch, like a green. That's what I'm saying. Like this one has maybe more animation or something, but this one it shouldn't be like a better tier than the original, because the original has all the colors and looks more fun and looks more live. And
Right.
then the other one, the last one, it's like the 3D toy. That's only that these ones are not gonna come in the pack, but you have to blend them with the blend card. And I'm making some new blends with this new super blend thing from Nifty Blocks.
NFT Blocks, yeah.
Oh,
Fair
wow,
enough.
I
I
like
mean,
that.
if you're an NFT, yeah, okay. Here's like TC's 1 minute speech on NFT Blocks because he's a big fan. I know he is.
Man, that platform is just amazing.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I
can't.
actually, did you see the like, I actually discovered this thing yesterday, not like a couple of days ago. This super blend is super cool because you can like mix you have 4 NFTs, let's say, and you get different random chances to get like the best one or get the middle one or get. So if you can like go to the NFT, if you can go to the pack sale and then search for the super blend, I can show you what I'm doing with
I know
the.
what you're talking about, the super blend. I always click on that. As soon as I go to any NFTs that's nifty, I go to super blend and I check to see what I
Yeah.
got, and then whatever I don't have, I go buy it and then I super blend it. Yeah, I love
Yeah,
that.
so give us a rundown. What's the difference, TC, between regular blends and super blends for those out there who don't know?
I think the super blend is like the best card you can get. So that's what I want. I want even if I got to pay a little extra, I want the best of that card, that collection.
Yeah,
Right.
So is that turning thing, the super blend?
what?
That NFT you got there, is that a super blend? Is that a blend of
No,
the super?
no,
No.
the
Okay.
the super blend. It's like I have this character that's called Botman
Yeah.
instead Batman. He has like a bud shaped kind of face. So when you get all the basics of that one, you can try to super blend it to the 3D toy. But there's different chances. Like the 3D toy is the top one. Then you have the 3D, but it's not animated. It's like the second one, and
Yeah.
then you have another one that it's like a 2D. So if you get the basic ones, you're able to super blend the 3D toy, which is like the top one.
Yeah. What's the top one look like? So I
You
know
can
it's
see it. You can see it if you, Jimmy, if you click on the pack cell in the button.
Oh
up
yeah,
there.
okay. We were gonna do that next. Sure.
yeah.
Just give me a second. TC's Jonesing. He's like,
I'm hyperventilating here.
he's like, show
Making a
me,
mental
show
note.
me.
Making a mental note.
The only thing I'm worried about, like this super blend thing, is that I'm calculating the odds properly so people can get him because it's really like a pain in the ass to calculate all the odds. So you can click on the blender.
Sure. Click on the blends, right? Here we
Yeah.
go.
And then there's super blends
Yeah, super blade on the right, top right.
on the right.
There you go.
And I don't know, these look pretty bland to me, man. Sorry. Oh, Buttman.
Oh, that's a super blend? Oh, awesome.
Yeah. No, but you have to click it and you can open like which things you're gonna get. Like that's the basic one.
That's what I do. I just click on what I need.
That's pretty good. I like it. That's got Disney written all over it. Like,
Oh
yeah,
man, look at that.
that's really good. Booty Buttman. All right. I want to hear the Booty Buttman rap. Actually, is what I want to hear.
Yeah, I should tell Jorge to make like an animated one with his twerking or something.
Booty Buttman and Weenie Buttman. Those are my two favorites. Yeah. All right.
So there you have the probability to get those, and in the below there you have like which NFTs you need to blend those. So it's
I
so
can
it's
totally
random.
see. I can totally see. I can totally see TC like running out into the kitchen and being like 5% odds. Weenie Buttman, it's mine. Everyone like looks at him.
No
"What
word
the
of a
hell
lie.
are
No
you
word of a lie.
talking
That's me.
Yeah, that's the idea. Like it's really cool because it makes it way more fun. Like to have different chances to get this. Sometimes you will try and you will get like the basic one, and sometimes you get the other one that's better. So it's more fun, I think.
It's funny. I had somebody the other day because I was buying up this collection, and somebody, just random stranger, sent me a message and said, "Hey, I see that you've been collecting these ones. Do you know you can blend them?" I literally dove out of bed, jumped on my computer, and started blending like crazy.
Right.
Yeah, that's something that has to be a little bit fixed, I think, because there's sometimes that when people don't realize there's this blend,
Oh man,
if
this is
you're not
crazy.
like all over like the collection and paying attention every day, sometimes you lose these kind of things.
Yeah, with all the like, I spend so much time on this every day, like 18 hours, and I still can't get it all. But so I
Nice.
appreciate whoever's sending all these messages. Thank you, because it's saving
Yeah,
me so much time.
I mean, I don't know if he got it or not, but like Michael wasn't joking around when he said he hired an NFT manager, which I think is hilarious on yesterday's stream. He's just like, oh, I need an NFT manager. Shout out to Sean. Sean, I hope you're still there. My internet is okay. I'm paying through the nose for it, but I definitely think that we should jump on a little bit later and do some Finny talks, maybe for 30 or 40 minutes. I think my bandwidth can handle it. So yeah, maybe around 11:15ish or so. If you're free and you're there, we can jump on.
Jimmy, do you, when you go on holidays, don't you ask the hotel how fast the internet speed is before you book an appointment? Because that's what my wife and I do. We don't go anywhere unless they get high speed. Like, I don't care.
So I'm here for like a month and a half basically. And I'm like, it's kind of holiday, but I'm like kind of traveling around because we're thinking about relocating and migrating here. So we're checking out different areas.
Yeah.
And yeah, I probably should be a little bit more. I've just been using booking.com because it's easier. And when it says internet, I've been trusting it. And yeah, so like this time I was like, they have internet. And I was like, oh, I said to the missus, because she bought some sandals today at the shop down the road. I said, I don't know about this place, man. Like, it's a nice place. It's pretty cool, but like the internet is kind of crap. And the guy at the shop, he's like, hey, we have, Hikari fiber here. We have fiber internet. I'm like, what? It's just the hotel that's bad? Like, how can you have a hotel? It's not a hotel.
Cheap.
Yeah. But so luckily I'm in Japan, and Japan has pretty good self-service, but I don't like paying that amount of money for Japan self-service. So I do a pay-as-you-go plan, which is usually more than enough to get me through. But like now with bad internet, like on the island, like I'm paying I'm paying a lot. Let's put it that way. I've been lucky, like coming from Canada or the States, like, or Australia, like I know how much people there pay. So I've been kind of lucky, but it's like just to do one of these streams, like it costs me money to do these streams now. Let's just put it that way. So it's like, but I don't mind if we have awesome guests, right? And like it's been a couple weeks since I've touched base with Sean, and the Finny thing is coming out tomorrow, so that'll be good. Also, I definitely wanted to get
it's today.
Yeah, well, today for you guys.
Finny is today in the afternoon.
Yeah, today for you guys, tomorrow for me, right? Like it's dark behind me. So.
Yeah.
Sorry, I get Sean is completely right. It's today. For normal people, it's today. For me in Japan or for people in Australia, it's tomorrow. So we get really confused. I think I missed a stream yesterday because I thought it was tomorrow, but it was today. I don't know. It's like just say that.
Blur.
Five times. Yeah, right. I missed a stream yesterday because I thought it was tomorrow, but it was today. Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, it happened to me every time I have like a stream. I have to we only have one in Ecuador. You only have one time, So we are not used to be changing, like talking about different time zones, and it's really complex for me whenever I have to make one of these streams, and like, is it at 8 or is yesterday at 8 or like tomorrow at 8? Especially with Jimmy, because he's on the other part. Like
Right.
usually with people on the States, it's just like 1 or 2 hours before or after. So it's okay. But like when you have somebody that's in the next day or the day before or whatever, it's like really, really hard.
Well, and what he wanted to say, like, was especially Jimmy, because Jimmy just sucks at time. Yeah, I get it. So we got about 5 minutes before we got to wrap it up. Not because we don't love you, but because well, there's only one A, and that's that. Like the Yoshi Drops thing is happening at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which by my calculations is 12 minutes from now. Just in case any of you guys haven't, seen this yet, I want to play it just because this isn't the drop. All right, this is not the drop. The drop is very cool, but everyone's seen the drop. You can find the drop at yoshidrops.com. But like, I'm in love with this infomercial. Like this girl,
she killed it
there. That was
killed
weird.
it.
Sorry, that
we're
in a sorry, we're in a
time warp.
Origin.
Yeah, we're what's happening?
You're talking about the little video that she did?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to pull up here, but I lost it.
Man, was that ever done well?
Right, so I want to watch this and play us out.
And her little attitude, I just love it.
Right, the attitude is great. So we'll play you guys out with this. Go on over to yoshidrops.com if you want to support musicians and artists. And I think, like, as Ordonez said, like, eventually, hopefully we'll see him on there. We've got a lot of cool things lined up. We've got a lot of really interesting things lined up. So we're really excited about that. Definitely next Tuesday, go over and check out Cute as Fuck. I mean, I will be. I hope that all of you other guys are as well. And so, yeah, I'm going to play you guys out with this because I just love it. And hopefully we're going to have Leia on here again very soon with a better internet connection than me. Because when you have a worse internet connection than me, like we did last night, that was pretty bad. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this because it's pretty sweet.
Hello, my name is Leia, and I'm an artist. And I'm here to tell you about my new collection of NFTs dropping this Friday, August 20th, 2021. I know the first thing you're probably thinking is, what the f is an NFT, Leia? And I'm so glad that you asked. NFT stands for non-fungible token. Look it up. NFTs make it possible to buy and sell digital art using cryptocurrency. Or you could just buy it and hold on to it because you're a super swaggy art collector person. There's so many cool things you can do with NFTs. Look it up. And it's super easy to get started. Just go to yoshidrops.com, create a free account, and start shopping. And if anything that you buy goes up in value, like any of the lovely items in my bidder collection, you can resell that shit for as much as you want. Seriously, consider it the gift that keeps on giving.
I mean, like, yeah, seriously, it's just so good on every level for me. I think it's golden. It's great. So thanks for joining us. And yeah, I mean, if you guys have any questions, right, like, look it up. I mean, it's great. Again, just to go over things for next week. So Monday, I don't know if I'll be here or not, but Corey should be back, and I think we're gonna have Super Sam on the stream. So that's gonna be fun. We got a pretty good week lined up next week, actually, which I'm pretty stoked about. I believe on Tuesday we have, well, I've got a show with Russ, and if you don't know who Russ is, you should definitely tune into that because he's building some really cool things in the Uplift. We have Nefty Box on Tuesday for Tech Talk. We have Miss Teen Crypto on for Wednesday.
Oh, nice.
Media Moguls, one of our favorites. She's doing some really cool things with Gen Z. We have another Journey show with focus on Londomly Londom. And on Thursday, we have a roundtable, as always. We're not I haven't sussed out exactly what's happening there yet. But on Friday we have another really cool one. We have rapper JRG. And you might be familiar with JRG. He's a I guess he's a Brazilian rapper, which is doing some really interesting things over in the space. So if you happen to miss it, definitely go and check out the Maple Glazed Jerky Chronicles, which is a show I do with the Nasty Hooks. We had Nitra and Dinzo from the Red Door venue sent us over a couple of really amazing artists, John Rocky and Damn Loco. John Rocky is like a heavy metal musician, and Damn Loco was a rapper, and we had a really fun time for 2.5 hours. The Nasty Hooks did some comedy, they played some tunes, so that was super fun. But yeah, definitely I'm getting excited, right? Like this is I woke up, I had a stream last night with Corey, and it was like only, I don't know, it was only like maybe about 15-20 minutes because like things got cut short because of the internet connections. But you know, Corey looked at me at one point, he's just like, can you believe this? Like this is our life right now, right? Like TC, like I know you only sleep for like, you know, 6 hours a day, but every morning when you wake up, you must just be like, you know, this is my life, like 18 hours, but it doesn't suck, right? Like
no,
same with you, Ordonez,
I love it.
right?
The worst part of my day is going to sleep.
Right.
The worst part of my day going to sleep.
Yeah.
It's really crazy. Like I just found, like I've been doing this for like the last, I don't know, like 6 months or something. And it's funny because like every time I talk with my family, especially my wife's family, they're like, okay, but you're making this money, and how are you gonna like use it or whatever? And yesterday I found out there's a way to buy stuff on Amazon with cryptocurrency. And I told them, like, now I can buy yours. If you want me, I'm gonna buy something for you on Amazon, and I can bring it to Ecuador. And they're like, you can spend that, like that imaginary money that you've been making. And they're like, well, that's really cool. Like they finally understand that it's real and it's not just like something made up, and that you can use it actually.
If you follow some of Ken Bozak's videos, he actually teaches you how to do that. He's got some amazing things that you can do with just basic crypto, like the Amazon thing. It's like you go to a site, I forget what it's called, Purse or something, where they basically make a shopping list for you on Amazon, and then you pay it with your crypto, and then they just mail you all the stuff. He's a really good guy to follow. Yeah, to find out.
I found another one that you can buy, like with your crypto, you can buy like gift cards for as much as 2K, and then you can like redeem it on Amazon. You can buy whatever you want.
Yeah, but it's just an educational thing. You just got to figure out the education.
It's not easy for everyone. I mean, like you have to be a little bit of like a technological person, but it can be done, you know. So that
you just got to find the people. You got to find the people that are literally just living off crypto and find out how they do it. And Ken Bozak is just living off crypto, so he knows all the places to, you know, hook up to.
Actually, he was the one that hooked me up with M Blue for like the Yoshi drops.
Well, there you go. Yeah. He's a. Go ahead, Jimmy. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, Ken's great. Like he's you know, and he's kind of the one that. It's funny because I thought about him earlier in the cast with something that you said. I can't remember exactly what it was, but basically, you know, he was an early Bitcoin investor, and he did exactly what you were saying. He not only did he stop paying attention to other currencies after, like, you know, NFTs, he like basically went all in on NFTs.
All in. I remember when he went all in. I was like, "You went what?" But it's paid off. So
yeah, it's paid off.
If he can do it, anybody can do it. It's just figuring out how to do it. That's all.
Anyway. 3 minutes. I got to run because I want the number one. YoshiDrops.com. It's happening in 3 minutes. Finney at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. And cute as fuck next Tuesday for you guys, which might be Wednesday for me, but listen to the Tuesday, not the Wednesday. We'll see you guys. Thanks so much for jumping in, TC. It's always a pleasure to have you. And and looking forward to having you back again sometime in the future for the next drop. But let's get through this.
Can't wait.
And everyone go and support Jorge. Later, guys.
Thanks. Bye.